Samaritan's Feet is making an impact on the world after it was founded in 2003. We want to welcome the founder and CEO, Manny Ahomey, and his daughter, Nikkei Ahomey, right? Did I get it right?
You got it right.
I knew you guys were going to challenge me on that. You guys are here to talk about the organization's outreach. Before you just tell us first, for those that may not know what Samaritan's Feet is.
Well, Samaritan's Feet is a global humanitarian organization that's actually helping to provide shoes for underprivileged children all over the world. Our vision is to try and help put shoes in the feet of 10 million kids, and we've served close to about 7 million children right now in over 78 countries, 340 cities across the United States.
Wow. And I know this has been popular because you see the NBA getting involved with it. You see a lot of college basketball teams getting involved as well.
Oh, absolutely, because our team's really trying to model servant leadership, and we try and inspire our volunteers to wash the feet of the recipients and remind these children that they can do great things in life.
Mm-hmm. And your brainchild, what inspired you to do this?
You know, I was a little boy that grew up in Africa. You know, I was a boy selling water at the park one day when this missionary came and taught us to play basketball. I ended up winning my first ever pair of tennis shoes that day, and that inspired me. I ended up coming here on a basketball scholarship to America, and then I went back when my father passed away, and I saw all those children. I learned that over 300 million kids in Africa, 1.5 billion globally, didn't have shoes.
Yes.
That's
a stunning number, isn't it?
It is, and it's amazing. Over 1 million people are affected, either die or lose their feet every year, with 1.5 billion affected with diseases that comes in through the feet. So we are trying to create a world, literally now, in a world with zero shoeless children, so we can help stop that by providing shoes and then also inspire hope in these children.
All right. Well, Nikkei, you all were just in Charleston, South Carolina for a day of service. Tell us what you did for the people affected by last year's tragic shooting at Emmanuel AME.
Sure. So we know that the tragedy not only had an impact on, the community, being that we are in the South, but it also had the eyes of the nation were on the state of South Carolina and the city of Charleston. And Coca-Cola, as well as Samaritan's Feet, kind of came together and said there's something that needs to be done, and we need to, give restoration and peace and love to this community. And out of that, we served a couple hundred children and their families to say, we love you, we support you, we want to pray over you, we want to encourage you through hope, love, and give you a new pair of shoes, especially as a lot of these kids are going back to school, in August. So it's important that not only that their souls feel comfort and at peace, but their feet do too.
It's amazing. Over 2016 people were the ones that we actually ended up serving. It's amazing, but a lot of people were impacted that day.
And you don't stop, because you guys are already planning another outreach, this time in Baltimore later this summer. What are the plans for that?
It's amazing. Everybody, the world knew what happened in Baltimore, also all across the country. We want to be able to show, let's bring together, the police officers. We want to bring together the city leaders. We want to bring together some of the other faith leaders. And then Coca-Cola said, we want to do something much bigger than just providing, refreshments to people. We want to be able to actually come alongside. So our friends at Coca-Cola Bottling Company, he said, guys, let's bring them together. Let's serve 2016 people in that community. These people that used to go at each other, let's come together in a day of healing, a day of peace. Let's serve each other, wash each other's feet, and look at each other in the eye and say, guys, you guys are the answer to this community.
Fantastic. And you all are initiating, I understand, a Samaritan's Feet 30-day fitness step challenge. How does that work?
Well, it's amazing, because I think right now, with 1.5 billion people worldwide affected with diseases, we've created a challenge to try and get 1.5 billion steps. So we're looking for companies, schools, churches, different organizations that's willing to actually see, they all got their fancy garment, all their fancy Fitbits, their phones. What if they can start working and tracking their steps? So we want to see who can set a goal, to see how many of those 1.5 billion steps can they do, and then challenge them, can you donate a pair of shoes?
Wow, yeah, that is fantastic. Now, are you looking for donors and volunteers, I would imagine?
Absolutely, we're looking for donors, we're looking for volunteers. They can come check us out at SamaritansFeet.org. Corporations can actually go to our website and say, how can I set up my campaign, and do some friendly competition, see how many people can get the most steps in this city, so children around the world can have shoes.
Well, for more information on this, fantastic. Log on to WBTV.com, look in the web extra section under the home tab. Manny, Nikkei, Ahomey. I got it right that time, didn't I? Nailed it. All right, guys, and you guys are nailing it with what you're doing. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dylan. I appreciate you.
Sarah, back to you.
All right.